Welcome to Pink Tutu Tarot. Our reading today is what your spirit guides really want you to know. Important messages, urgent in some cases for sure. So you've got 4 groups to choose from. The timestamp is down below in the description box, but let me show you each of your choices. So card number 1 is centering. We have this fairy sort of balancing on, I guess, a picture frame. Card 2, group 2, is intention. And you can see how focused she is, pouring the water from that bowl in a perfect stream, right exactly where she wants it to go. The third card is adventure. And we have this woman who is harnessed and riding a butterfly in front of the Eiffel Tower. So hopefully as you're looking at these cards, either the word on them, what you feel the meaning is, or even an image in there is calling to you, that's your spirit guide saying, look at that. That's the one. That's the one. You'll know. And the card number 4 for group 4 is enchantment. And she looks like, I guess, a mermaid sitting on the shore at sunset. All right. The readings, won't resonate with everyone. So if you get into one and it's not right, go back, try again, try a different group. Because I think if you were brought here, your guides have something they want to tell you. So I hope you enjoy the readings, and I will see you there. Bye-bye, y'all. Hi, group 1. Okay, let's get started with your reading. So the card you picked is centering. And we'll talk more about that once we get some cards on the table here. So let's see what your spirit guides want to tell you. All right, Spirit, tell me what you want group 1 to know right now. What is most important for them to know right now? Okay. We have 3 of Cups in reverse. This has to do with the general message they have for you. Crossed by the Ace of Swords. That's the challenge. Where you are right now, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The energy that's leaving, 3 of Wands in reverse. I'll move this over here. The advice from Spirit, Ace of Wands, and the outcome, 5 of Wands in reverse. All right, give me just a minute to take these cards in, and then we'll get started. Okay. So what I'm getting here from this 3 of Cups in reverse, this is a partying too much sort of energy. Your spirit guides want you to have fun, absolutely. They want you to have good energy and high vibrations and to be in a positive place. But they're saying sometimes you take it a little bit too far. And you end up actually unhappy. You end up overthinking things and thinking negatively. And you end up spiraling down into a bad place mentally. And that is a challenge to you feeling centered. And we'll find out more about what's going on and why you need to feel centered, but this is an important message that they really want you to listen to. All right, so where you are now, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. They're saying you're not very happy. You're not very content with where you are. You're not very content with who you are right now and who you're around. And that may explain why you're partying maybe a little bit too much, drinking too much, overindulging to sort of escape from it. The energy that's leaving is the Three of Wands in reverse. This is an energy of not planning for the future. It's ignoring that there even is a future, in a sense. It's saying you don't know where you're going, you don't know how to get there, and you sort of give up. But this energy is going away, and that's a really good thing. That's a good thing. The advice from Spirit is the Ace of Swords. They want you to take charge, take control. Give yourself a fresh start and get inspired again. And we'll get more cards. We'll get deeper into this, but all right. And then the outcome. Five of Wands in reverse. Now, if you're going to get the Five of Wands, it's better to have it in reverse, for sure. This is an energy of not fighting anymore. And what I'm hearing is not fighting your future, not fighting yourself, not fighting what you know you need to do in order to live your best life. So very interesting. All right, let's get some more cards. Okay, Spirit, can you tell me more about the Three of Cups and the Ace of Wands that's crossing it? Okay. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Empress card. Yeah, for sure, there's this energy of overindulging. Spending too much, drinking too much, eating too much. Anything else, Spirit? They're saying you need to see what this is doing to you. It may feel good in the moment, and you may feel like this Empress, just abundant and, you know, full of life in the moment. But what you're actually doing is draining your essence. Can you tell me more about the Ace of Swords here? The challenge. They're saying Ace of Swords in reverse. It's sideways, you know, so, but they're saying reverse. It's a negative. Okay. Nine of Cups. Yep, the challenge, it's coming up again. The challenge is, it's similar to the situation. It's drinking too much, is what I'm hearing. No, that's not the typical interpretation of that card. But it's drinking too much, indulging too much. So if you're not a drinker, this applies in another way, although I am hearing drinking. So for a lot of you, that is what it is. But it's overindulging. Could be overspending. You could be overeating. You could be any number of things that are less than healthy for you in your life. there's just too much of it, you know? Like, how many cups do you need? Do you need 9? All right. I think they hammered that message home. I think we got it. Spirit, can you tell me about the 10 of Pentacles in reverse? This is where you are right now. Okay. King of Pentacles. They're saying you're living like a king of pentacles, like a king who has more than enough, has everything they need. But do you really? And it's not that they want you to go through life, you know, or this time in your life with like a feeling of lack. They definitely don't. Having an abundant mindset is important. But they also want you to be realistic, and they want you to plan for your future. They're saying there's some things coming that you're going to need money for, you're going to want money for. And they don't want you to throw it away on the wrong things. They just want you to be careful. All right, can you tell me more about the 3 of Wands in reverse? This is the energy that's going away. We have 2 of Wands in reverse. Similar message. Not looking toward the future, not deciding what you want, not focusing on where you want to go, what you want to do, what you want your life to look like down the road. So that's going away. Really, really good news. They see that happening. That's coming into your life now. And by the way, this is coming, you know, my readings, especially from Spirit, tend to be very specific. If it doesn't resonate with you, if you know this isn't you, go back and pick a different card, pick a different group. You were called to this reading, I believe, for a reason. You know, so think whether this is, you know, really is meant for you. But if it's not, you know, maybe you're meant to watch a different group. So just throwing that out there. Okay, Spirit, advice. You gave us the Ace of Wands as the advice card. What else can you give group 1 for advice? They're saying in my head right now, you need to take control. You need to take control of your life. You need to take control of yourself. They're saying it over and over. Okay. 9 of Wands in reverse. They're saying don't play the victim. Don't pause and wait for things to get better. They're saying you need to take action now. You need to take control now. Can you tell me anything else? Any other advice you have for group 1? Okay. Temperance card. And stop drinking so much. Temperance card is all about balance. Temperance. Bring some balance into your life. You know, you can still have fun. You can still do nice things for yourself. You can still, you know, go out and have fun with your friends, but do it in a balanced way. And they're saying, just like this angel in the card, they're saying, fill your own cup. Meaning, find ways to make yourself happy. You don't need alcohol. You don't need whatever it is you've been overindulging on. You don't need that. And it's causing more harm than good. And they're worried about you. Because they're saying there's really good things coming for you that you're not seeing because you're focused on that. You're not focused on the future, and so you're missing it. You're missing the signs that they're throwing at you. They're saying not throwing, we're handing. You have very nice guides. Okay. All right, so let's look at the outcome. 5 of Wands in reverse. You're going to start taking control. You're going to stop fighting with yourself, fighting yourself. Four of Wands. You're going to be happy. They're saying you're going to find happiness and stability. For some of you, there may be a new home, because I'm hearing new home, new life, new friends, new opportunity, and so much happiness. Wow, that's beautiful. Do you have any other outcome cards? They want to give you one more. Hierophant. For some of you, this is marriage. You may not be thinking about marriage right now. You may not even have a partner, but they're saying for some of you, that's coming. Your new life is going to lead to a commitment with someone. May or may not be marriage. Not everybody is for marriage, but a commitment with someone. Okay, hold on. They're saying for others, it means something else. Hold on one sec, Willie. They're saying spiritual guidance. And then they said mentor. So you may be going somewhere. You may be moving. You may just be changing your life and changing the people around you. Like I said, for some of you, this is marriage. It is a committed relationship. But they're also telling me there's another message for others of you. And that is, if you are on a spiritual path or desire a spiritual path, this change, this opportunity is going to bring that. And with it is going to come a mentor, a spiritual mentor, who's going to be able to teach you and help you grow in ways that you've never experienced before, in ways that you've never been able to before. It's pretty powerful. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else you want me to? Oh, they want me to pull another card on the past. Okay. Something important to say there. Tower card. All right, so the Tower card can be a scary card to look at. it means disruption. It means change. It means, knocking down or getting rid of something from your life that is not serving you. They're saying that a big change is coming, but it's not something that's going to linger. It's not something that is going to, probably in your life you've had big changes that have happened, and then you sort of had to live by those changes and learn to be okay with those changes for a long time, and it was like a whole growing process. They're saying, no, this is fast. You're going to make some changes in your life. Either you will or they will. They recommend you make them. And the change is going to happen and be gone, and you're going to start over, and it's going to be beautiful. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of it. When something comes and starts to shake up your life, or you get the urge to shake up your life and make some big changes, do it. Just do it. It's not going to hurt, is what they're saying. It's not going to hurt you. It's going to be good. It's going to be good for you. Okay. I've got some more cards here, so stick with me. This is a message of guidance or advice from Spirit. What do they want you to know here? Okay. Gratitude. Gratuity increases attraction and opportunities. Little things count. Be grateful for all in your life. For sure. Be grateful for what you have. Don't squander it. Be grateful for the good things in your life. Don't let distractions become your focus, if that makes sense. Stay in a place of gratitude, because some great things are coming, and the more gratitude you have, the faster these beautiful gifts are coming to you. All right. I've got a postcard from Spirit for you with another message. All right, I'll read it to you. It says, Dearest Jew, over here there is no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how Spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes, as Spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry in glorious technicolor. Loving you so much as always. Well, that is beautiful. And it's their message saying to you that while you may not know where things are going, you may not know why you have to center yourself, get yourself back into balance. Let go of the things that are not serving you and are just distracting you from your purpose and from where you're going. You don't need to know where all that's going. They know, and they're just saying, just do it. Just do it, because it's going to be beautiful. Okay, I got one last card for you. they're saying to me right now, they see you in ways that no one else can. Because they see what you can become, what you will become. And if you only knew how beautiful that is, meaning you, how beautiful your life is going to be, you wouldn't waste one more minute doing anything but getting ready. Wow. Wow, that's something. Okay. And this is Akasha. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Well, absolutely, that comes back to the message they had for me, for you, with the Hierophant. It's a mentor, it's a spiritual path, it's spiritual guidance. Spiritual guidance that's going to come into your life that will help you give spiritual guidance down the road. You have it in you. It's meant for you. All right, they want to pull one more because there were two messages here going on, so they do want to have a second. They asked me to pull a second card. So take what resonates. They're saying many of you know exactly what I'm saying. You already know. And they want you to stop wasting your time. Okay. Francesca, what do you desire right now? Visualize it, and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So I think that's for all of you. But they did want to give another message for those of you who are not on a spiritual path. But they said, you know if you are. You know if it's in your heart. Even if you're not doing it now, you know if it's in your heart. But what if if what you're wanting is, to be in a committed relationship, to get married one day, it can be yours. Visualize it. And let go of any negativity, because that will only get in the way. All right, y'all. That was a pretty interesting reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates. I hope you do what they tell you to do. Leave me a message if you want to in the comments. I'd love to hear, if you're in group 1, let me know. I want to hear from you. Or give me a thumbs up, just so I know we connected energies. All right. Thanks, y'all, for being here. I look forward to the next reading. Bye-bye. Hi, group 2. Okay. We're going to find out what your spirit guides need for you to know right now. What is most important for you to know really right now? So the card that you picked is intention. And we'll talk more about that after we get some other cards on the table. So let's get started. We're going to start with tarot cards, and then we'll go to some oracle and some message cards after. Okay. Ooh, Tower card. That's the essential energy of their message for you. Big changes, apparently. And what's crossing it is the 6 of Wands. That's the challenge. Where you are right now King of Cups in reverse. The energy that's leaving is the Hermit in reverse. Spirit's advice for you, Two of Wands in reverse. And the outcome is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. A lot of reversed cards here. It's an internal energy, so that's something to start with. But give me just a second while I take the cards in and get some initial messages from Spirit. Okay. Whew, okay. So you have the Tower card here, and your challenge, the situation is the Tower card. The challenge is the Six of Wands. And what they told me is this change that's going to happen is you're going to feel like it's a failure because you're so used to being successful. You're so used to being on top and being celebrated. Something, it's not going to happen here. But they're saying it's not about you. It's about the situation, and the situation has to change in order for you to move forward. So whatever happens, it's not personal. Or whatever's going on, it may be going on now. Or may have already happened. They're saying yes. So it may have already happened for a lot of you. All right. So where you are now, King of Cups in reverse. You're unhappy. You're unbalanced. You feel like a failure is what they're telling me. They're saying you are not a failure. You didn't fail. The situation failed. And they're giving you a way out. The energy that is going away. You have the Hermit card in reverse. They're saying you're not going to be alone anymore. The time for like solitude and introspection and being alone all the time, that's over. Now or soon will be. That will be in the past. Their advice for you, Two of Wands. They're saying don't worry about the future. You don't have to make any big decisions right now. The big decisions can wait. What they want is your intention. They want you to focus all of your energy on how you want to feel in the future, not where you want to go or what you want to do, if that makes sense. And the outcome, and we'll go deeper and get more cards here to get more information, but your outcome is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're saying change is coming, and it's going to get better, but it's going to be slow going. And they're saying because there's some lessons here that need to be learned. Okay, let's get some more cards. All right, can you tell me more about this Tower card? It's always a fun one to start a reading off with. See, Spirit, can you give me more information about the Tower card? Okay. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Now, when the Five of Pentacles is upright, it's a card of being left out, being abandoned. And that's not your energy. They're saying this is an energy of letting go. letting go of what's been plaguing you, what's been bothering you. It's like they're saying it's a bad situation gone right, is what's happening. So take that as it resonates. I hope that means more to you than it does to me. But essentially, a bad situation that was shaken up or will be shaken up in order to make everything better. That is the intention of this, to make everything better. Can you tell me more about the Six of Wands? They're saying they want to give me another card on the Tower and the Five of Pentacles. So, all right, we'll do that first. Spirit is the boss. Okay. Seven of Wands. They're saying you've been fighting to keep on top. And it's time to stop fighting. Just let the chips fall where they may. And they are going to fall. Please don't shoot the messenger. They're saying let go of any anger. Let go of your frustration. Let go of your need to fight back. Let go of any need for revenge. Let it all go. You're in a position to win when this is all said and done. So just trust. Trust this is happening for you, not to you. All right. Can you tell me more about the Six of Wands, the challenging energy here? They're saying your success was robbed from you in some way. It was taken from you. Oh. Knight of Cups. Everybody loved you. Or loves you now. Depends on timing here. But yeah, you were... This is your energy, you know? The winner. The one everyone loves. The one everyone can't get enough of. The one on top. And it was like they ripped it all away from you. They ripped the rug out from underneath you in some way. And now this is where you are now. Now you're the King of Cups in reverse. Okay. Can you tell me more about the King of Cups in reverse? Eight of Cups. You're moving on from something. I think that's fairly clear from all that. You're moving on from something, but there's some deep unhappiness. But you're trying to move forward. You're trying to find your happiness again, which is very good. That's great. That's great energy. You're not wallowing. You're moving forward. Can you tell me more about the Hermit card, this energy that's leaving? Thank you, Spirit. Four of Wands. there is a sense of stability that's leaving or is already behind you. This solid sense of knowing who you are, where you are, being celebrated for what you do. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, because this is all for good. It is all for good. But right now it may feel very unfortunate that that's in the past. That's going away. They want me to pull one more from the past energy. They're saying it's not your happiness that's going away. It's your stability. And it's okay to be unstable sometimes. You'll find your footing. Instability, sorry, say that again. Instability helps us change. It keeps us moving instead of getting stagnant. Okay. Six of Swords in reverse. They're saying it's a sense of you're not moving towards something. You're not moving on. How is that past energy? Okay, they're saying you're letting go of the need to move on. I'm not sure what that means. They're saying you're letting go. You're letting go. Because you don't know where you're going. And they don't need you to know where you're going right now. That's what that's saying. So you're not headed somewhere, right? You do want to move on. You do want to move toward happiness. But you don't know where. You don't know what. You don't know how. And they're saying you don't need to know. They want you to feel this instability a little bit right now. Not to make you unhappy, but to keep the energy moving. Okay. Can you tell me more about your advice? Let's talk advice. You have the Two of Wands in reverse here. And Two of Pentacles in reverse. They're saying let go. Just let go. Just let things be. You don't have to make plans. You don't have to try to figure things out. You don't have to figure out how to make things work. So if whatever's going on brought some financial troubles, they're saying don't worry about it. They're saying we got you. We've got you. You don't have to worry about it. Just let go. All right. What else can you give us for advice, Spirit, for group 2? And World card in reverse. It's more the same message. Let go. Don't try to control the situation in order to bring it to closure. You're not meant for closure right now. As awful as that probably sounds, you're not meant to wrap this up in a bow and be done with it. Not yet. They want you in this unstable energy a little while longer. Because you need to be, they said. They're saying that in this unstable energy is where you will find the most energy and the most inspiration, because it's so uncomfortable, because it's so unsettling. It forces you to see things a different way, and to do things a different way, and to look at things just with fresh eyes, and to get creative. And that's what they want. Very roundabout way. That's what they want. All right. All right, can you tell me more about the outcome? We have the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. What else can you tell us? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Things are moving slowly. What else can you tell us? Five of Swords. What's going to happen slowly is whatever the situation was that has you feeling like a failure, like you've done something wrong, or you're not enough, or you didn't get it right, you didn't do it right. They're saying that is not the case. It was the situation, not you. And what will come about, although it will happen slowly, is that you will find yourself in a place with all the swords, all the information, all the creativity, all the new thoughts, all the inspiration. And those who have hurt you will walk away empty-handed. They don't want you to gloat when it happens, because they've got their own path. And they have their own guides, they said, who are handling their situation. Your situation is your situation. And you will end up holding the keys to success, is what they're saying. You're going to be holding all the keys. And they're going to be left empty-handed. Because you deserve that. Not their downfall, not their... They will walk away and find their own new path, their own way. But this is about you. And you deserve the keys to success, and they're coming. All right, one more on the outcome, please, Spirit. Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's going to be a time of reestablishing yourself. Reestablishing your authority, reestablishing your business for some of you, reestablishing your reputation. And it won't necessarily be easy, but you're up for the task. They're saying you're more than up for it. Because the process of doing all this, number one, is going to change you. It's going to make you a better person, better at life in general, better at what you do. But it's going to inspire you in ways that you could not have been inspired had you stayed put where you were in this energy. All right. Well, it's a challenging reading. But they're saying those of you who are watching it you're aware of what's going on in some way. If it hasn't already happened, you know it's happening. And you're aware. And they're really here to encourage you, not to warn you, because you already know. So if nothing like this is going on in your life, this might not be your reading. This reading is not, they specifically told me, it's not a warning. It's a message of encouragement and a message of stick with it. Focus all of your energy and your intention on what you want, how you want to feel, where you want your emotions to go, to be. They're saying if you haven't had that tower moment, this reading isn't yours. It isn't for you. Go and, you might want to go back and just pick a different number, because they don't want to scare anybody who hasn't had anything happen and now they think, oh gosh, something terrible is going to happen. No, you already know about it. Thank you, Spirit, for that clarification. All right, we've got a card here of guidance, advice. All right. Flamingo. This is appropriate. Flamingo. Balance in chaos. Mastering your energy and vibration. Balance in chaos. That's what this card means for you. So even though this flamingo in the picture has both feet on the ground, we all know what flamingos look like. Standing with one leg down and one leg up. And it could be very precarious and unstable, and they still manage to stay upright. Balance and chaos. They want you to focus on your energy, your vibration, your knowledge, your knowing that this is all working out in your favor. And just balance. Don't let the chaos rock you. All right, let's get a postcard from Spirit. This is a message from your spirit guides. Okay. The front of the card is hard to read, but it says, "You shine brightly." And I'll read it to you. It says, "Dearest you, all your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful. Praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith in a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty, so you will be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well." I mean, that's a beautiful message for what is going on here. So for sure, I imagine you've been begging and pleading and praying for, to go back to what you had, for it to be fixed, for, for things to be put back together. And they're saying, we hear you, but we're not going to give you that. We're going to give you something even better. And just trust us. Just trust. And just manifest how you want to feel, and don't worry about what it looks like. Let go of expectations on how things should look and how things should go. All right, one last message for you from your angels and your spirit guides. Okay. We have Chantal. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. What they're telling me with that card, they're saying this is the best way they could give it to you, given the cards. A new romance is coming into your life. It's a new love. It's not another person, but it is a new love. It's you loving yourself and loving your life and creating a life that is passionate and exciting, just like a new relationship, right? They're saying that's the best analogy they could give you, is it feels like new love when you get there. And they want you to focus all of your energy on that, what that feels like. That, that excitement, that, where your heart just beats out of your chest and you can't get enough of your life, of what you do and where you're going and how to make it all happen. They're saying you're going to be so in love with your life and with yourself that none of this instability is going to matter anymore. And they're saying when you get there, you'll understand. But right now, focus on that feeling. On a romance with life, they just said. Funny, funny, funny. All right, y'all, that's your reading. I hope that gives you some good guidance. I actually was not going to do this reading tonight, and Spirit said, no, we need you to do this one. So your guides must have been here with me, and they really wanted to get this message through, and they were ready for you. So I hope this reading gave you everything that you needed and everything they needed you to hear. All right, y'all, leave me a message if you want. Leave me a note in the comments, what group you're in. I'd love to know that. Give me a thumbs up if it resonated. Any love you can throw my way, I appreciate. And I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye, y'all. Hi, group 3. Okay, let's see what your spirit guides want you to know. So here's the card you picked, Adventure. And we'll talk more about what that means for your reading once we get some cards out on the table. So we'll start with some tarot cards and get some initial messages for you. After the tarot, I do have some oracle cards, some messages for you, so stick around till the end because they bring some really, really good messages through. All right. we have Six of Wands, which is the main energy of your reading. And it's being crossed by the Nine of Wands. That is your challenge. Where you are right now, Four of Pentacles. The energy that's leaving you is the Eight of Swords in reverse. The advice from Spirit is the Seven of Pentacles. And the near future outcome is the Five of Swords in reverse. All right, give me just a second while I take these cards in and listen to some initial messages from them. Okay. So for starters, we've got the Six of Wands, and this represents kind of the main energy of your reading. They want you to know that they see how successful you are, that you are successful, and that you should be proud of yourself. You should know how great of a job you're doing in whatever it is you do. They want to see you do more. Because you can. Because you can do more. And we'll find out. We'll get deeper into these cards. Now your challenge is the Nine of Wands. They're telling me that there's some hesitation in doing more. You know, they want you to go after more, you know, make your life bigger, better. Don't be afraid. But there's some hesitation with this card. Like you're afraid of messing this up. So you're just kind of resting on your laurels a little bit. And you don't really want to do that either. It's just sort of this inner hesitation. You're afraid. Okay. Now, where you are right now, this energy is about, this is the Four of Pentacles, it's about hanging on too tightly. They're saying you're hanging on too tightly to what you have instead of going after what you want. And it makes sense, right? When you are in a good position and you have, you have success around you, you have, maybe abundance, you have good things around you. You, of course, want to be grateful for those things. And you are. But there is a tendency to be so afraid of losing those things that you end up closing down. When we have nothing to lose, that's when we're our most adventurous. That's when we're our most inspired sometimes and, willing to take chances because we have nothing to lose. And so you do have something to lose. And so you're hanging on tightly. They want you to not hang on so tightly. They want you to take chances because you have it in you to take whatever you're doing to the next level and be even better, to do even better, to accomplish even more. They really want you to know that. So the energy that's leaving you, Eight of Swords in reverse. At one point, you may have felt a little trapped by your situation, but you did come out of that. You saw, and maybe it was before you achieved this level of success, they're saying yes, is when you felt trapped and you saw your way out. You found your inspiration, you found your voice. And you created your own reality from that. And so that energy is sort of leaving behind you, is going behind you. You've already accomplished that. You've already overcome that challenge. But Spirit wants you to remember what it felt like to be there. To be in that energy of wanting so desperately to be free, to be successful, to make it, to get there. Because now that you're there, you've sort of, you've forgotten that a little bit. And they want you to remember what that feels like, because it's a very inspiring energy. All right, advice from Spirit. We have the 7 of Pentacles. They want you to grow. They want you to grow more. You've grown a lot. I can see it here. They want you to continue to plant seeds, continue to grow, because there's more for you. You have not reached your pinnacle. You have not reached the top. Keep going. And then the outcome, the near future outcome, 5 of Swords in reverse. You know, the 5 of Swords upright is an energy of default, winning by default. In reverse, you are not going to win by default. You're going to win by action. That's how you win. All right. So, good messages so far. But let's get a little more information. Can you tell me more about the 6 of Wands, the main energy of this reading, please? We have the Emperor. It's a boss energy. It's success on the highest levels. It's being in control, being the leader of your life. You may be a leader of other people. You may be the leader of a business. But 6 of Wands and the Emperor card are truly ultimate leader, success, accomplishment energy. All right. Can you tell me more about this 9 of Wands? What's challenging them? Okay. 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is an energy of like wanting to slip away, wanting to sneak away and sort of undercover, unnoticed. They don't want you to go unnoticed. They want you to make a blazing trail wherever you go. So when you look at these 2 cards, I don't know if it'll convey on camera, but the energy of these 2 cards is so meek. It's just so, I don't know, I don't know a better word than meek. It's a very uninspired, just doing what you have to do sort of energy. And I feel like that's that's sort of your energy right now. You're not wanting to take on anything new. You're not wanting to give it your all. You're not wanting to take risks or take on challenges. And ultimately, that's going to keep you from maintaining and growing your success. You know, if you look at this adventure card, and this is the card that they picked initially for you. Obviously, this talks of travel and adventures and doing, exciting things. But what I really notice about it is this woman is harnessing and riding on a butterfly. Now, if that is not inspiration, if that is not taking chances and risks and absolutely going, where you go, she is not unseen, right? She is out to be noticed and make a mark. And they want that for you. They absolutely want that for you. All right, can you tell me more about the Four of Pentacles? This is where you are right now. Holding on to what you have for fear of losing it. What more can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Three of Pentacles. You're good at what you do. Absolutely. People look up to you. People come to you for advice. You may own your own business. But if not, you are still recognized as someone who is the expert. So why are you so afraid of losing that? You want to give me another card here. Judgment card. It's a little bit like you're afraid you don't deserve it. Like you're afraid of that wake-up call where everyone's going to realize that you've been faking it all along, that you're just a fraud, you don't know what you're doing. Just so you know, we all have that fear whenever we're doing something and succeeding at it. We're waiting for everyone to notice that we really don't know what we're doing. But you do know what you're doing. You're good at what you do. There's not going to be a wake-up call to tell the world, that you're a fraud. You're not. And they're showing me like an image of them grabbing somebody by the shoulders and shaking them. They just want to shake you and help you see that. You deserve all of the success that you've gotten. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't a fluke. It wasn't just luck or chance. You earned it. Believe it or not, you earned it and you deserve it. They really, really want you to know that. Okay. What else can you tell us about the Eight of Swords in reverse? This is the energy that is leaving you or has already left you. It's in the past. Okay. Three of Cups. Yeah, you broke free of what was holding you back. You found your way, and it was exciting. It felt like a celebration. Maybe you even did celebrate. It was a breakthrough. They so want you to remember how that felt. Relive it until it feels new again. Because you need to feel that again. You need to remind yourself. All right, what else can you tell us as far as advice? We have the Seven of Pentacles. It's a growing energy, wanting to grow more, build more, plant more seeds. What other advice do you have, Spirit? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. They want you to harness your confidence, they're saying sense of entitlement, but that has kind of a negative connotation. And I know that's not what they mean. They want you to know that you deserve more. You deserve everything. And what they're pointing out to me, they're highlighting to me right now, is in the bottom right corner is this rabbit. And rabbits represent fertility. We all know what rabbits do during rabbit season, right? They create many baby rabbits. They want that to be an image in your head. That and this giant bush full of pentacles. More. They're not saying more money, more, like you need more stuff. They're saying you need to make more possible. Do more things, try more things, be more daring, create more. And know that you deserve it and that you've earned it. They want to give you one more advice card. Seven of Cups. Get creative. Try things. Don't be afraid to try things. You don't have to know if it's going to work or not. Some things will, some things won't. That's not the point. Try things. Don't be afraid to try things. You're not going to lose. You're not going to lose. You may try things that don't work out and you'll learn from that. And you'll try other things that will be hugely successful and you'll learn from that. What won't happen is if you don't try, you won't learn. And they want you to learn. They want you to grow. They want you to keep trying. All right, let's talk about this outcome. Five of Swords in reverse. They want you to know you're not going to win by default. You're also not going to lose by default. It's an energy of you have to make it happen. What else can you tell us, Spirit? Okay. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is information. It's a messenger card. There is information coming to you, inspiration coming to you, and they want you to grab it. You know, pages are, they don't look so much like it in this deck, but pages are young energy. Like when we're too young to know that we can't do anything and that we don't know everything. You know, pages come in and they're just ready to take on the world. And as this young energy, like that's coming in. It is coming in for you. You're going to be re-inspired. And you're also going to get information that will help you in some way. It's information that will take you in a new direction, they're saying. A good direction. Not brand new, not like completely changing careers or something, but in a different direction than what you're used to going in, to what's typical for you. And it's going to be really, really good. It'll be good for you. All right, let's get another card here for your outcome. Ten of Swords in reverse. No more play acting. No more being the victim. No more pretending to be dead. It's time to get up and take charge. You are going to, you know, I'm not sure, and maybe it's because it's different for everybody, why you're feeling so almost defeated when you've had so much success. And this is another card of having felt defeated, but not anymore. You know, this is when this guy pulls those swords out of his back and says, enough's enough, and gets up and starts a new day. All right, they want to give you one more card for your outcome. And this is near future outcome, so this isn't far off. And they're saying it all starts in your head. It all starts with your thoughts. Stop thinking negative, defeatist thoughts. They're not serving you. Page of Wands in reverse. All right, what are you telling me with this card? They're saying there will be a tendency to not change anything. To take this inspiration and like plant it back in the ground and move on, you know, like a stick, just kind of. There will be this temptation to ignore the information you get, the inspiration you get, this pull to start over. And that's why they wanted to do this reading. They want to catch you before you do this. Before you ignore this opportunity to become everything you've dreamed of and more. Where you are right now is not it. Don't be afraid of losing what you have, because you have so much more to gain. It's defeatist thinking, and they really, really want you to just yank that away, just nip it. Okay. All right, let's get some more messages for you. Ultimate love. Forgive others and yourself. Release the past. Change the inner to outer. Send love and light. They want you to let go of whatever it is you think that you've done wrong. If you think you haven't worked hard enough, you haven't given it your all, you haven't earned everything that you've gotten, and you're just sort of waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're waiting for the world to realize and take it all away. They want you to forgive yourself for whatever minor misdeeds, or I don't think misdeeds is the right word, but whatever it is you think you did wrong, or you think you didn't earn. They want you to forgive yourself. Build yourself back up. You know, this is a picture of a mirror saying ultimate love. Start loving that person in the mirror again. Start respecting that person in the mirror and admiring that person in the mirror. Because they do. They 1000% respect and love and admire you. And they just want you to see yourself the way they see you. All right, let's get a postcard here. These have some really, really good messages on them. So let's see what Spirit has for you. They're saying stop doubting yourself. The only person who doubts you is you. And there's no reason for it. There's no reason to doubt yourself. You've got what it takes. If you're feeling like you don't have the energy, like you don't have it in you anymore, like you're just not inspired to keep trying, it's because you're not trying new things. You need to step out of your box a little bit. Try new things. Get yourself re-inspired. When you do, you will have that energy again. You will have the energy to go after it and to do everything that needs to be done. So don't worry that you don't want to go after something because you feel like you don't have it in you. You will. They're saying, we promise you, you will. All right, what postcard do you have for us? Okay. All right, I'll read it to you. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own actions. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. Interesting that they gave the same message essentially twice, one with a little more elaboration. There's something about your situation that you feel bad about. for whatever reason. And you need to forgive yourself. And if there are others that have brought, that helped bring you to that point, you need to forgive them too. Just so that you can move on, just so that you can step out of this energy and back up where you belong. All right. Let's get one more message for you. Bethany, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. Well, it's some good practical advice, but I think it really comes down to this ultimate love. Take care of yourself like you love yourself. Treat yourself like you love yourself, like you respect yourself, like you adore yourself. They're saying, this is an interesting phrase, they're saying you have diamonds in your eyes and you don't even see it. Listen to us. Listen to us. You are amazing and you can do anything, and we're trying to help you. Open your eyes. Oh, and they're showing me her face. Her eyes are closed. And she looks beautiful and peaceful. But it's like she doesn't even know because her eyes are closed. All right, y'all, that's your reading. Yours went a little bit longer than the others, so I hope that was worthwhile. They had a lot of messages to give you. And I hope it resonated, and I hope it helps you, and I really hope that you can find your motivation, find your inspiration, and just make this happen. Make it happen for you and for all these spirit guides that came in to make sure you all got these messages. So thanks, y'all, for being here and sharing your energy with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi, Group 4. All right, let's get started with your reading. We're going to find out what your spirit guides need you to know. All right, the card you picked is Enchantment. And we'll talk more about that after we get some other cards on the table. Let's start with some tarot cards. And when I'm done with the tarot, I do have some oracle cards and some message cards. And they do bring some really, really good messages through with those. So stick around to the end. It's really worthwhile. Okay. All right, wow, 6 of Wands. This is the main energy, the main position of your reading. I don't know, it's just interesting that this card has come up in 3 readings. All right, Ace of Swords. This is your challenge. Where you are right now is the Empress. The energy that's leaving you is the 4 of Swords in reverse. The advice from Spirit, King of Wands. And the near future outcome, 7 of Swords in reverse. All right, give me just a second while I take in the cards and get some initial messages from Spirit. So 6 of Wands, they're saying you are successful. You are in a position of being on top in whatever you do or in some aspect of your life. And it feels good, right? The challenge is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords represents new information coming in. And we'll have to find out what that information is. But for some reason, this new information is a challenge to this situation that we're talking about. All right, where you are right now is the Empress. You're feeling on top of the world. You know, you've got everything you need. You feel good. You look good. There's really nothing more you could want, is what they're saying. Truly. There's nothing more you need. You know, you have love, you have happiness, you have beauty, you have abundance in every way that's important to you. So it's wonderful. It's wonderful energy. Now the energy that's leaving you is the Four of Swords in reverse. This is an energy of not resting, not giving yourself a break, not taking the time to listen to your own thoughts and to listen to your own intuition and to hear that voice that will tell you good from bad, right from wrong, positive from negative. So there was this energy of that being you. But that's moving away. And hopefully that means you're coming into more of an awareness of yourself and of your intuition and of spirit. The advice from Spirit is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very take charge energy. And what they want me to point out, they're pointing out this tiny little salamander that's down by his foot. But the truth is, he is covered in salamanders. His cape is covered in salamanders. The backdrop of his throne is covered in salamanders. And they represent change. And because this is on the King of Wands, this is inspired change. It's change that you initiate like a boss, like a king, like someone who knows what they want, is sure of it. They want you to harness this energy, inspired change. And we'll get more into that and what that means. Your near future outcome. Seven of Swords in reverse. Something is coming back to you, or you are returning to something that was lost. Is that right? Sorry, I'm listening. You are returning something that was lost, not returning to something. You are returning something that was lost or taken. It's an energy of going back and of giving back something that doesn't belong to you for some reason. All right, I have a lot of question marks with your reading so far. They're giving me messages, but so far I'm still a little clueless. So let's see what else they have to say. What else can you tell me about the Six of Wands as the main energy? What can you tell us about Group 4 and the Six of Wands? King of Cups. All right, before I get into the King of Cups card, while I was shuffling, what they said to me is, you are going to meet your match. And it might not be pretty. In other words, you're very successful at something. You're feeling on top of the world. But someone is going to step in and what I'm hearing, now I wouldn't have taken this to be a romance type of reading, but take these words as they resonate. Someone's going to come in and sweep them off their feet. Make them want more than you can give, or that they think you can give. Okay. They're saying this is a person who's going to come in. Come in and try to take what's yours. And we'll get back to the Seven of Swords energy of something that was lost will be returned to you. I thought maybe it was something you took. But no, I think I had that slightly off. All right. And so I'm assuming that this person who's your match is the King of Cups. King of Cups is very emotionally intelligent. They know the right things to say. They're very charming. They're good listeners. They're very loving. They're very emotionally balanced. It's like they're king, but they don't need to be king. Like they don't need the title. They know they're the best. It's just an emotional fullness in them. And for some reason, they want what's yours. So, yikes. All right, so can you tell us more about the challenge, the Ace of Swords? Okay. King of Pentacles in reverse. Information is going to come in that is going to bruise your confidence. It'll hurt your ego. And you're not going to like it. Doesn't mean it's bad or bad for you. It's just going to sting. All right, they want me to pull one more on that. Nine of Pentacles. All right, this information coming in, this person coming in, what I'm hearing is they're going to make them, you're going to be the cause of you being alone. So this very well could be a relationship message where someone comes in and sweeps your person off their feet and leaves you kind of alone. And they're saying being alone is not a bad thing. Don't be afraid to be alone. It's not the situation here that's bad. What's bad is how you are taking it. That's the challenge. How you feel about it. All right. Tell me more about where they are now with this Empress energy. What more can you tell me about that? Now, this might not be a relationship message. This situation could happen at work. You know, somebody could take a client, take a project of yours and sort of leave you empty-handed. Not empty-handed. They're saying you're not going to be empty-handed. You still have plenty. You still have you. You still have your success. But somebody is going to take something from you. Or try to, for sure. Okay. Tell me more about this Empress. Queen of Swords. Yeah, I mean, you feel unstoppable right now. You feel abundant, smart, in charge. And so I can see why, if someone were to come in and, you know, pull the rug out from under you a little bit, why that would bruise, why that would hurt. They're saying you can't see the fall. Where you are right now, you don't feel like anything could go wrong. And that's sort of where the point of vulnerability exists. It's almost like you've gotten lax. Not that you're lazy in any way. It's an energy of assuming that no one could take this from you. And so you're not covering all your bases. All right, tell me more about this Four of Swords in reverse. This energy that's going away. Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's this energy of not wanting to listen, not wanting to hear. That's going away. And you're going to wake up. They're showing me this person here who is asleep. And when this card turns around, I mean, not really, but the image they were giving me of that card turning around, like the card turns around, the person wakes up. You're going to wake up. And you're going to see what's going on. And it's going to open your eyes. All right, let's get to the advice. We have the King of Wands here. And now that I see more what's going on here and hear what's going on, the King of Wands makes more sense, even before we get to another card. This is a take charge. This is no longer a sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor energy. This is ready to pounce at any moment, make changes that need to be made, be willing to turn on a dime, be willing to do whatever it takes, whatever you have to do. That's their advice for you. That's the energy they want you to embrace. The Hierophant in reverse. They don't want you to do things the traditional way. Don't go by the book. They want you to shake the tree, shake the leaves, shake the fruit out of the tree, shake things up, get things moving. Be the person that stands up and makes things happen. Not the person that pontificates or gives the orders or takes the orders. You know what I mean? They want you to get up and make change yourself. Do it. Go after it. All right, what else advice do you have for group 4? Six of Swords. And don't be afraid to move on and start over. So, this takes me to the enchantment card. When I was meditating on this card before your reading, and they asked me not to talk about it straight away, and they just told me to talk about the enchantment card now, so I'm bringing it up. What I heard was, be careful what you wish for, because all that glitters is not gold. What they're saying is, everything is not real that you are seeing right now as this Empress energy. Everything is not real. Even with this Nine of Pentacles energy, or the King of Pentacles in reverse where you're feeling bruised, it's not real. So you may find yourself in all of this wanting something that you can't have, or wanting something that was taken from you, wanting it back, wanting to claim it as yours again. But they want you to shake things up, they want you to change things, and they want you to move forward, not backward. They're saying you need to see that the horizon ahead is so much better than the turmoil that is behind you. Don't go back there. Move forward. Let someone else have your cast-offs, is what they said. I don't feel like it was necessarily cast-off, but it's a turn of phrase. So I get it. They're saying, let them have it. Don't be clouded by an illusion. Don't be enchanted by an illusion. Because what's coming in the near future is what you lost may start tapping on your door again in some way. They don't want you to answer that door. I think that's what this whole reading comes down to. Don't get so bruised by the ego part of this situation that you really just want it back at all costs, whether this is a person, a job, a client, a home. That may make your ego feel better, but it will not make your life better. And they want you to make some changes and move on. It's time for you to shake things up and start something different. All right, what more can you tell us about this Seven of Swords in reverse? What else is coming in the near future? Y'all have such an interesting reading. I couldn't have dreamed this up on purpose. Incredible. I'd love to hear more about it. Like, if this resonates with you and you understand what I'm talking about, please leave a comment if you feel inclined, if you feel okay with that, because I am dying to know some specifics. Like, what the heck? I'm getting the bird's eye view, but I'd love to know. I'd love to know more. I'm just curious. All right, sorry. Seven of Swords in reverse, Spirit, please. Okay. Four of Cups. Yeah. You are going to be pining over what you lost, you know, waiting for it to come back to you. And that energy will keep you from seeing something new and brilliant that is going to be offered to you. And your spirit guides want you to know that what is coming is meant for you. Like, it's not just a cliche, you know, if it's not really your, you know, if it leaves, was never really yours. And yeah. They're saying it's not just a cliche. What is leaving isn't meant to be yours. It's meant to be somebody else's for whatever reason, or not, but it's not meant to be yours anymore. It might not mean to be theirs either, but it's not meant to be yours anymore. And they just want you to look up and see what's coming. They're saying you could see it if you try. Okay. Anything else you can tell us about what's coming? Seven of Wands. It's an energy of fighting back and winning. They want you to fight back, but not in the way that it probably sounds. They want you to fight back. They want you to fight for your life. They want you to fight for your freedom. They want you to fight for what's next. Fight this guy, right? Also you. Fight that guy. You know, and if you look, they actually look like the same person. It's like, here's Mopey Joe crying over, you know, what he can't have. And then you wake up and you say, no, enough of that. Enough. I'm fighting for what I want. What they're telling you, though, is please don't want this. Please understand that's not meant for you. Fight for inspiration. Fight to move on. Fight for your freedom. Get up and fight just so that you're looking and your eyes are open and you're energized, and so you see this cup they're handing you. Anything but mope. All right, they want to give you one more card. Let you know what's coming. Queen of Cups in reverse. What I'm hearing is emotional bandage. You're not going to be feeling 100%. It's still going to hurt. But the Queen of Cups is still the Queen of Cups, even in reverse, right? She's just hurting. And so when I heard emotional bandage, I think, get up and fight. That's your emotional bandage. That's the way you ease the pain and start to move on from it. Don't be afraid of these emotions. Get mad. They're saying get mad. Mad is so much better than sad. Whatever you got to do to get up and fight for your future and fight for what you want and get yourself going again, do that. Even if it doesn't quite feel right in the moment. Do it. It'll change your life, they're saying. It'll change your life. You'll see. All right, let's get a message for you here. This is a message of guidance, support, advice for you. Oh. Challenge. Delay or detour is beneficial. The detour is beneficial. They wanted me to repeat that. Revise, rethink, follow the signs, guidance, test before leveling up. This detour is not an accident. It's not just something to slow you down. It's not just something to help you learn a lesson. It is meant to turn you in a different direction. 100%. And they said, all you have to do is follow the signs. Just follow the signs. They will not let you down. Trust them. All right. Pull a postcard from Spirit. These always have some really, really good, deep messages in them. So please share the postcard that you have for group 4, Spirit. All right, I'll read it. Dearest you, everything is in divine order. Even chaos, there is order, and we are always in awe of this. For you, though, on your human journey, things can get disorganized in your mind and physical reality. You need to get rid of the clutter, whether it be too many stories in your mind, too many what-ifs, or fearful thoughts of the past or future. Instead, focus on the now. Empty your mind. Clean your house. Throw out any object that tells you an uncomfortable story. It's a beautiful way of saying, move on. Get rid of the crap and move on. That's not on here. That was my interpretation. Sorry. Discern what you have, sort, purge, clear, and organize. We want you to have space to fill with something better. Spirit loves a vacuum as it gives space for brilliant new energy. Let go of what is not serving you and give order to what remains. See them and know their value. Your soul needs organization in order to keep your connection to us and to spirit free of distractions. You are so adored by so many. We hope you really know that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. An entire deck of cards. Like, Spirit knows the exact right card to tie all of this together. It really is a message of let something go to create room for something better. As long as you hang on to what isn't yours, you won't see what is. All right, one more message for you here. Got an angel card. It's got your name on it here. Please, Spirit, give me the angel card that you mean for group 4 to have. Oh, okay. I don't usually take jumper cards, but they told me to take that one. Rochelle, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Honor your heart, right? Honor yourself. Don't chase after what isn't yours anymore. Don't pine for it. Know you're worth more. And be willing to step into the unknown, knowing that you've been led to this point. You've been brought to this detour on purpose so that you could make this turn and see what's at the end of that next road. That's what's meant for you. All right, y'all, I hope that resonated. That was a very interesting reading, so I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope it brought you some insight and some guidance as things unfold for you. All right, leave me a comment if you want to. I'd love to hear more. And thank you for just being here and watching this video and sharing your energy with me. Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye.